What's good, everybody? It's Amon-Rellik the God Slayer. Amon-Rellik Gaming. We're back in more Skyrim. We are in Dawnstar at the moment, and I am in my beautiful, beautiful death build. Alright. In this build, I'll kind of show you what I'm working with here. When it comes to my weapons, I'm using and then my soul piercer. Now, the reason why I am using fire, I'll show you. The reason why I have resist fire, I've got like just about 90, almost 90% resistance against fire, is because I'm about, my main thing is to become a vampire later on, and vampires are like very weak to fire, so I wanted to negate that weakness as much as possible. But beyond that, beyond doing that, I just wanted to make sure that I also had enough resistance against some other stuff, but I'm also making sure that I am like straight up like able to just destroy stuff, at least for the earlier levels. It might be a little harder later on, but this way we can actually get some stuff done and not be just forever forever dying and shit. This is supposed to be a fun playthrough, so let's have some fun. We're in Dawnstar at the moment, and apparently here basically the city is like plagued with nightmares. This place is plagued with nobody can get any sleep.
I'm just a servant of Skald the Elder, not worthy of time or consideration.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you. That's right. Dawnstar. My Dawnstar is plagued with nightmares. I haven't slept properly in days. That priest of Mara who came here before you says the divines will cure us. Well, until they do, I don't have any business to discuss with outsiders.
Okay.
Don't bother me again unless it's important.
I'm Skald's housecarl, and head of his guard in Dawnstar.
No empire is going to take the Jarlship away from this son of Skyrim.
My only aim is to keep the peace.
Okay.
The Pale will throw those Imperial backbiters up against the wall when they come for us.
So the city is plagued by nightmares. And he said the priest of Mara? Kid got a pot?
Keep at it. We need to work twice as hard now that fat-headed leg elf has declared war.
We're at war with Leg Elf? Isn't he your husband?
No, he isn't. He's the enemy, and we are going to crush him.
Drafted into a war. How could my life get worse?
The hell?
Can't sleep
You're
well,
wrong
no
to
matter
come here,
how much
stranger.
drink I
No
put
rest in
me.
Dawnstar. That would be Jarl Skald the Elder. He's over in the White Hall, probably talking about Ulfric like he's the second coming of Talos. All right, then.
I'm
Just
no
one of
one
the miners.
special.
I don't want
Just
any
a
trouble.
miner who swings a pickaxe for his drinking money.
Okay, there a priest of Mara somewhere around here. Anybody got a priest of Mara? I'm looking for a priest of Mara. And I can't. I'm looking for a priest tomorrow. Anybody? Anybody a priest tomorrow?
I'm just worried about raising a child in the middle of this war of yours.
War of mine? It's not my war, Sarah.
Your people's war, I mean. The Nords. What kind of life would we be giving our little one if we stayed here?
Well, let me think about it.
Gods, I'm so tired. We forge every day if you need anything.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on. Come back if you need steel.
My duty is to guard Brina Mehrunes.
You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are fiery. Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever. Stay out of trouble now.
Is this a priest tomorrow?
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum. Silas comes from one of the oldest families in Dawnstar. They have a complicated history. Several of his ancestors belong to the mythic Dawn, the cult that almost destroyed Tamriel. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it still ruined their reputation. They were outcasts. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided. Not a student of history, I see. It's for the best. They're a group that should be forgotten. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago. That museum is a mistake.
Okay. Oh. So I guess.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Never mind that. Medina is a good woman, but I have my own reasons for opening this museum, and I'm not changing my mind. I have a collection of artifacts from the group that toppled an empire. Their importance to history cannot be forgotten. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Sounds good.
Let's talk inside.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates. Ah, yes. That scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate. A key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Camoran. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Camoran used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever. Did you have any questions about the museum, or would you rather talk business? They were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult I've gathered in my museum. Ah, an excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of Change, Destruction, and Ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis. A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim. At least 2 of the owners, Gonzol and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked. The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection. Good luck finding the fragments.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get this save down together. Alright, this is a good time to put my build to the test. Build here, let's see what we got. We got one in Morthal. Got one there. Got one here in Crack Tusk Keep. Alright, let's head to Falkreath and let's try to get that one first. All right, let's try our bow out. Oh, shot a little too far up. Yeah. Oh. All right. So we got a good bow. Doing all the good work. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Ah! We already got that. All right.
Mead. Kill him to get some beer every now and then. Huh? I guess I was just hearing things. Some skooma, the imported stuff, just one last time.
Okay, so the he sure did. Oh. Matter of fact, we can go ahead and just drop all these. Okay, we're good. All right. All right. We got one. All right, we got one. Let's okay. We can do is we can head to Whiterun.
Need something? Yes? Where do you want to go?
We're gonna go all the way to Markar.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
And this will take us all the way to Markar, although we don't really have much we need to do there yet.
Ever been to Markar? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it.
All right. Oop, jump. Okay, what's the best way to get there?
What happened to you, Pavel?
The Forsworn have taken Kolskager mine. We're the only ones left.
Gods. You two head inside and get some rest. I'll send word to the Jarl.
Thank the divines we survived that.
Those Forsworn were fierce fighters. Fiercer than I could have imagined.
Good dog.
Can I do this? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we get up, 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 up? So we're gonna have to go around. We're gonna have to go around. There's nothing for it. We gotta go around. I didn't want to have to do this, but we don't have a choice. Alright, let's see. There's gotta be a way that leads me up and into those mountains. Or at least there must be some way that death is able to traverse these mountains. I'm gonna try to keep that marker in my sights. Boy, it is foggy as hell out here. Shit. Ain't seeing nothing. Not for real.
That's close enough. Now you're mine.
Power blow, death.
I'll make you pay.
Death.
I can take you.
Hold on. Did I mean to fall off? Shit.
I'll see you in pieces.
What was that?
Time to end this little game.
What was that?
Damn, where'd you go?
The hell ever? Went the wrong way? Shit. Went backwards.
Now you're mine. Where are you? No! Ah! Bastard!
All right. Madness ore. Okay. I need goat horns. Cause I need them for my house. I have a house that I'm building. I'll show you that house at the end of this, I think. All right. We have the second piece. Might as well take that. All right. So now we have the second piece. We can now head back this way to Whiterun, and then we'll have that dude take us. I should have just went to the stables, but we'll have him take us to Murthal straight up. All right, let's get out of here.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
All right.
What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
Ah, it's no use. Let's get back to it then. Unless it's about the mill. I don't have time to talk. Too much to do. Trust you saw the house that burned down. Peculiar bit of business that was. And that's on top of noises from the marsh in the night. Tales of monsters. And now this wizard in our midst. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help? The world's going mad, and our Jarl does what? She hides inside with her visions. We need a leader, not some mystic. How can I? She never speaks with us. She's allowed this wizard, Fallion, to live in our midst practicing gods know what. And now there's talk of rebellion and dragons? What help could Ygritte be against them? No. We can only rely on ourselves. You do well to remember that.
I'm looking for pieces.
Don't know what you're talking about, stranger.
Really?
I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the mythic Dawn. Guess they were true. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house.
Won't miss it then.
I don't care, but my ancestors do. You can't have it.
I'll pay for it.
The vines know the mill could use some new blades. All right. It's yours. Here's the keys. It's locked in the chest inside my house. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Lucky I had bread. I would have hated to have to kill the man. right, we've got all 3 pieces. It's time to head back to Dawnguard. Of course, save often. Especially when you're modding. When you're modding Skyrim, you want to save often. It doesn't happen a lot, but every so often the game may crash. So save often.
What is it? Do you have one of the razor fragments? All at once. You're efficient. I like that. Here's your reward. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a 4th piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly. Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the mythic Dawn cult. And now I know what it is. Don't you see? Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call. We're so close. I'll meet you at the shrine.
Okay, let's save it just in case it goes wonky and it wants to act like he's seen this. But I do want to take these books. All right, let's go. We got to run ahead, so let's go. We are going to see the Lord of Destruction. The Daedric Lord, Mehrunes Dagon. Of course, as the Dark Lord. Gotta be careful. There's always enemies around these areas. Okay. As a Dark Lord myself, I am intrigued as to what Dagon will require of me to obtain his power. For that is our goal, is to obtain the power of the Daedric gods.
Get her!
No. Who in Dagon's name are you? Speak, or I'll cut you down where you stand. I was part of the gang in the ruins here. Friend of mine went crazy and stole the boss's sword. They blamed me for it. Look, I'm done here. Mop the floor with these idiots for all I care. Just get out of my way.
Okay, we'll deal with that later. Right now, I need to get to
no sign of him.
Okay. Out of my way, pitiful human. The Dragonborn, the Dark Lord, the God of Death approaches. Let me guess. Oh, about to say, like, are you gonna tell me that I'm not supposed to go this way either? I have a feeling that you're gonna tell me that I'm not supposed to go this way either. Yep. Okay. Perhaps this way. sheer cliff. Can I go up this way? It looks like I might be able to go up this way. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, wait. Oh, 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 oh. It looks like I might be able to do it. Up, 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 up. Come on, up, up. There you go. Up, more, up. Yes, yes. Up, more. More. I'm almost there. Yes. Die. What is this? What is this?
Ismir, you won't leave here alive.
Now, ain't this a surprise?
You are dead.
Sure have mercy on you!
All right. Now that we've had our fun there. Ah, here we are. Here we are.
Good, you're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us. Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working. Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose. Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Wait, don't kill me. There's another way. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case. You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die.
Dagon has spoken.
Fine. I'm not dying without a fight. Never should have come here.
Die.
I am pleased, mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel.
I will use the razor as I see fit.
Spare me your pitiful pride. You are but a tool of my ambitions, mortal. Never forget that. Place your hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself. Before you go, mortal, one final challenge.
One final challenge. Die. Daedra hearts. What was that? Oh. Indeed. We have completed Mehrunes Dagon. We have completed his quest and obtained his artifact, Mehrunes Razor. Hits have a small chance to instantly kill. This is a perfect weapon for if you're gonna play like a dual wielding rogue class, like a dagger class, like a twin dagger type feel. This is like this and another weapon, one that we'll get from another quest line, work perfectly together. We have done it. We have achieved great power. And we have served Mehrunes Dagon. Amon-Rellik the Godslayer. Amon-Rellik Gaming. We're out.